Hello guys, Garcia here. Welcome back to the Clan Quest mod. So let's continue here guys. So the next quest is for the first Romero quest. So let's go and get it.
Whoa there, Slick. Might want to think about knocking next time I damn near blew your hat off. Thought you might be a zombie.
So why would you think I was a zombie?
Who else would be waltzing in here in the middle of the night? Name's Romero. I'm the caretaker here. Well, that is, I don't exactly keep people from getting in, although that is part of my job. No, you see, I'm here to make sure nothing gets out.
So what do you mean?
See, it's like this. Every night around this time for the past, several months now, the dead have been getting up with an itch to stroll down Hollywood Boulevard. Nobody knows why, but they're working on it. Till they figured out they needed a volunteer to patch the problem, and I stepped forward. Problem temporarily solved. The Baron's happy. I get to shoot zombies, and guarantee I get my blood for another month. I've carved out a nice niche here.
Absolutely. So all you do is shoot zombies?
Shoot them, blow them away, frag them, whatever the situation calls for. Sometimes I throw in chopping and dicing just to mix it up.
Alright, so what's causing the zombies to rise?
Who knows? Vampire necro hoodoo, toxic waste, solar radiation. The important part is, they continue to rise up, and I get to put them down. Everybody's a winner.
Alright, sounds like fun.
You're telling me. As far as I know, I'm the only person around Hollywood who considers marksmanship an art. A lot of the stiffs around here used to be asshole celebrities, too. Bonus. I love my job, what can I say? By the way, hey, you wouldn't be interested in watching the place while I go handle some business, would you? I'm not supposed to leave, or it might end up in a zombie holocaust or something. Like one time these goths snuck in. Ooh, wasn't pretty.
So what do I have to do?
I'll be back in about 5 minutes. If you should see any zombies in that time, you need to put them down. Now, they're dead, so you're either going to have to hack them up good, or shoot them in the head. Just don't let them bite you.
Okay. So why do you turn into a zombie if they bite you?
No. Just hurts like a bitch.
I see. Alright, I'll take over. But you'd better come back in 5 minutes or I'm leaving.
Fantastic. Only one rule. Nothing gets out. Keep them away from the front and back gates. Here, this might come in handy. Back in 5.
Alright, got it. So yeah, I just remembered a small detail. I committed a mistake here. I actually need my book, my firearms book here first. Yeah, I don't have my firearms book here. So with the book, I can raise my firearms to 2. And then the third point I'll get from Romero here. So yeah, I cannot do this quest right now. I need to get it first. But since we already got the dialogue out of the way, so we just need to get the book and skip all the dialogue here and we should be fine. I completely forgot about the book. Luckily, I already completed the quest for Abrams, so I can just deliver the tape. I mean, I think I did that, right? Yeah, I did that. I think it was the last thing I did in the last episode. Okay, so the other one that I did was like the red spot, right? And the cafe quest that had that charming bug that I've never seen before. Alright, so what else can we do here? Well, we have the Ash quest, we have the Vesuvius quests. Yeah, early, that's basically it.
Hop in.
So let me get the book already. You can also complete the quest for LaCroix here too. You need to check the PC real quick. So I'm glad I did spend like these points here because I'll definitely need them for the Romero thing. I'm not sure if you can raise it to 3 or to 4 firearms with Romero, maybe 4. But I'll just go for 3 right now because I don't really need firearms right now, only later in the game. And later in the game we will have so many XP points in Clan Quest mod that I'm not worried about not having enough points to put in firearms or in perception or something like that. Oh yeah, I need to complete the quest at the PC first and then I can do this. So yeah, we'll probably do the Kindred for Hire quest line after Hollywood. So before we go to Chinatown, because the last part of the quest is in Chinatown, pretty close to the place in which you arrive with your with the cabbie, you know. So it doesn't matter a whole lot,
Master?
if I do it now or later. There you go. So let me see if I can put a point here and then use the book. I'm pretty sure I can, but no reason to risk it. There you go. So now I just need to do the quest. Email. So let's see if the blood doll is still there. Would be awesome. There you go. Me? Tommy Flayton? Guys, kind of annoying. So I randomly follow the account of... I'm not sure if that account probably is like a fan account. Has to be, right? Troika doesn't even exist. hasn't existed for a long time. So they have like a fan account of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. And I really do mean Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, not Vampire the Masquerade the RPG. And they always post like, oh, today is the birthday of this voice actor that did these 3 characters for Bloodlines and so on. So every day they do something. And not every day, that's like an exaggeration, but once in a while they post something about like the birthday of someone involved in the game and so on. And recently it was the birthday of the voice actor or the voice actress in this case that did the voice for Pisha, and the lady that did the voice for Pisha also did the character for Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, and also did that lady that you sent to Vandal in Santa Monica when you free...
Going somewhere?
What's the name of the girl? Lily? And then you have to get a girl to replace her in the blood bank. So you need to go to the asylum to send a lady to for him to be able to get the blood, right? So she voices Pisha and that lady. And I'm pretty sure one of the resolutions of that quest is that you can actually send her to Pisha. So basically what that means is that you have a situation in which the 2 characters that the same person voices would be in the same room for like a few seconds, I guess. That's all she would last if she went to the hospital, I guess. Now I'm not sure if that's possible because she's from Santa Monica, obviously. She's in Santa Monica. She's not from Santa Monica. She's on Santa Monica at that point. So I don't know if you can send her to Pisha if you already have this quest here. But maybe. Alright, so we got the firearms thing done, so we can finally do this.
Oh, there's...
Then we'll
Who
be
else?
pimping
Name's
for
Romero. See, it's Dilly figured out. Sure thumb. Oh no.
Okay.
You're telling me I love my... Hey.
What do I have to do?
I'll be back.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Fat.
Alright, so should be okay. Oh, got stuck, man. That's terrible. Luckily the timer was not running, and yeah, Romero's still on the outside there. It happens. So I think my next point has to be on hacking because my hacking is so low at this point that I need to start working on it. Which is funny, I know, because I've been complaining about my dexterity for a while now. But I really need to raise my hacking because I need to start to get it ready for the eventual book and the CD-ROM from good old Bertram, right? What I want to do is to put on dexterity, but I can't right now. Since I don't need to worry about combat ever anymore because of my presence 5, I'm just thinking about the other skills right now. Alright. So since we have like a few minutes here, instead of cutting, because you guys know I just cut when either I have to research something or a crash or something like that. I don't like to cut like during actual gameplay. Even though this is not the most interesting and enticing gameplay ever here. But let's talk about Salem's Lot actually. So recently, like pretty recently, I think in I don't remember if it was like Max or one of the streaming services, maybe Netflix, maybe Shudder, I don't know. Salem's Lot, the new version or the newer version, was posted up there. And I was actually, this is very random, I downloaded all the movies that Tobe Hooper directed, the horror director. So he directed like Poltergeist, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and an old school one called Eaten Alive that actually has like Robert Englund, which if you don't know, that's the Freddy Krueger guy. So yeah, he directed a lot of like either classics or films that were like relevant at the time, you know. There was one called Life Force and so on and so on. And then I found out that Tobe Hooper actually directed the first Salem's Lot, the first adaptation, which is actually a series. I think it's like 3 episodes or something like that. Kind of like 3 hours or something like that. And to this day, people like that one a lot. There's that one. There's another version. I forgot Marston's Mansion. I forgot the name of the other one. So there's a few versions of Salem's Lot, and to this day, no one like ever thought, oh, those are amazing. But you have like a few different versions of the same movie. Kind of what they are doing with It now, because It, which is also a Stephen King property, another book that he wrote, had a series, right, in the beginning of the 90s. Then had the reboots or the remakes, which are the 2 movies that did extremely well in box office, in terms of horror especially. And now they are remaking it in a series format, so they want to probably extend stuff and tell a story that is more closely resembles the story that Stephen King actually told in the books, you know? So Salem's Lot is kind of the same way. They have like the movies that do like different jobs or different versions of the same job, which is to like tell a more condensed version of the story. And you also have series, you also have reboots and remakes and so on, or like reimaginations and so on. Another one that they love to do is the Pet Cemetery ones. Probably 2 or 3 or maybe 4 of those right now, all telling different versions of the same story basically. So yeah, so the moment I saw that Salem's Lot had a new one, I was like, this is like Pet Cemetery all over again. It's just, they can't, even the first one was not like even like that good to begin with. So the one remake that I'm waiting is like Christine. I mean the car, you know, the killer car. that one, that movie I always cringed while watching that movie. It's very popular in the afternoon scene in Brazil because like it's a horror movie, but you can see it in the afternoon. No one cares because it's like a car, you know what I mean? So whatever. It's not like Carrie or something like demonic like that. So yeah, it's a very funny thing that you can actually, it became like a classic of the afternoons here in Brazil. Even though, to be honest, the movie's kind of not good. Stephen King is not a lucky guy in terms of like adaptations. Some are really good, a bunch of them are average, and a lot of them are horrible.
Figures they'd come out while I was gone. Guess that means they're learning. Give me a hand finishing off the last one, would you?
No need, really.
Very nice. Whole time I was getting that six-pack, I kept thinking, I might have made a mistake. Can't believe I missed out on tonight's action. Yeah, they'll be back tomorrow night. Hey, let me give you something for the assist.
Okay, sure. What you got?
What have I got to give? I can give you a couple boxes of ammo, or if you need it, I can try to improve your aim with a gun.
That's good. Teach me how to use a firearm.
When you fire, keep your eyes on the target even after you shoot. And use the sight, that's what it's there for. And style doesn't count for jack if you can't hit anything. Keep that Glock to the side crap in the movies. Would you look at the time? $1 Million Midnight movie's about to start. Tonight's Teen Mummy meets Hercules Jr. Keep the sun off your face, Ace. See ya.
Alright. So it did work. Oh, I should have removed the stealth. Sometimes this can cause a bug here. Let's see if this is going to be a problem or not. That's just a silly mistake to avoid. Just... No, we're good. Okay. There you go. Oh yeah, we need to go back. We have a second quest for a medal here. We need to pimp a little bit here. Okay. Oh, come on. Empty? Not cool, man. Hey.
How's that whole blood-sucking thing working out for you?
Not bad. So how are things here in the cemetery?
Moon comes up, dead come out, hammer comes down. TV gets lousy reception. All in all, life's having around swell.
I see. So sounds boring. Anything else you may need?
Sometimes a man needs the kind of release putting a 44 slug through a zombie's brain doesn't provide. Come on, you're a guy, you understand, right?
Sure. I'll bring back someone. I'll bring someone back for you. Actually.
Really? You will? Great.
Great.
I'll just stay here and keep watch. Oh, and FYI, I like them a little, stacked. Appreciate it.
Okay. I always thought it would be funny because obviously if you hear the word stacked, you immediately think of a girl that has like big breasts and big boobs and so on. A big breasts and big boobs, the same thing. Big boobs and a big ass, that's what I meant. But it would be funny if you could actually bring a girl that is actually stacked, you know what I mean? Like a 250 pounder. It would be really interesting. It would be even cooler if it's like, oh, that's exactly what I wanted. That's kind of an obvious joke to make. Problem is, the models in this game are very limited, especially the female ones.
Hey, baby. Looking for a date?
Yes, I am, but not for me, for a friend of mine.
Okay, I'll play along. Where's this friend of yours?
Well, he's the caretaker of the cemetery.
Ugh, no way am I going in there. What kind of freak are you?
I assure you, you'll be perfectly safe.
I don't know why I should believe you. Well, okay. But I'm gonna get really pissed if you turn out to be some psycho murderer. Let's go.
I'm going to be really pissed if you kill me. That's one hell of an argument there. And also, I'm like, you'll be perfectly safe. I don't know that, so how the fuck am I saying that? I could totally like lose humanity in this quest if I came back here and Romero like ate her or did something to her, you know what I mean? Which is funny that the guy that kills zombies will like eat a lady. And when I say eat a lady, I mean physically eating her.
Hey, very nice. What can I give you for the assist?
Give me some money.
Sure, here you go.
Some more?
Huh? Sure, hey. Would you look at the time? Me and, girl here got some couch Olympics to compete in. So if you don't mind.
Oh, absolutely not, man. Alright, so another one done. So we have 13. Okay, so let's put one in computer. This is the last point in computer we need to use. We don't need to put points here anymore. Now I have 7. I need 8 for dexterity. So yeah, we're close. Okay, so we're doing it very well here. Alright, I need to feed. I'm starting to get in frenzy territory here, and I don't like that. That's the type of stuff that could force a load here. So let me save here real quick. Okay. So let's deliver the tape first. Well, I have Persuasion 7. That should be enough to deal with the gargoyle. I mean, should. I don't know. I might get a violation here, but I actually don't care that much. I'd rather get a violation than frenzy and start killing everybody here. Oh. That was so unlucky. The guy was like right there.
Stop right there!
I think them shoot a little bit here. They're not going to follow me throughout the whole city here, I don't think. Well, city is a very strong word. The whole street. Alright, so Lucky Star is the last thing we need to do, so I'm not worried about that one. Probably my regeneration will take care of this, so I don't need to heal myself here, hopefully. Alright, no one's following me. So here's the tape, Mr. Abrams. Oh, I cannot talk to him yet. Okay, I need to wait. Let's just chill until the cops give up here.
Good time. Hand me the item.
Here?
I didn't doubt you'd find this. And I apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you as reasonably as I can with your task. But first, this tape. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind all the hype, so get comfortable. I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
Yeah, that's another one that dies every playthrough.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe. You can understand my concern now, can't you?
That was 6, so why the hell did I need to see that?
It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking down the source, and for the first time in all these years, I was dismayed by their absence.
So you think this tape has something to do with their disappearance?
I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. And those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses could pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged. We need a complete copy.
Okay, so where do we find a better copy?
Behind the spit-shine gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched audience. I have no doubt the film's found its way to another smut peddler. I'd ask around.
I see. Okay, so let me see if I can get another quest here.
Any luck?
I had a few questions.
Certainly.
Anything else I can do in this city?
There is something, but it involves a gargoyle. I can see that's got your attention.
Yes, so yeah, tell me more about this gargoyle.
It's taken up residence in my beloved Asian theater. It is closed now, but that's beside the point. I sent some people to evict it, and it sent them back with a few less limbs. I can't have that monster attacking kindred in my city.
I see, so I'm interested, but how exactly does one deal with a gargoyle?
It's a walking block of stone with a taste for blood. I'd suggest whatever method doesn't result in you being eviscerated.
That's reassuring.
In truth, I'd rather have it as an ally.
Oh,
but I
yes.
doubt it's going to be chatty. Here's the key for the theater. I'll leave it up to you.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Certainly.
So we'll talk about something else later. Alright, so with this, I'm pretty sure I can already do this quest, but could be wrong. So let's talk to Max first. Well, I was ready for Sammy to jump on me here. I forgot that I already dealt with her in the last episode. I think that bug that we had is actually pretty... You can replicate it pretty easily, I think.
Where to?
Because the idea of the bug is that I was taking a while to go to Abrams's place, which meant that the guy, the goon, that talks to you when you first arrive at Hollywood, it was about time he was going to actually talk to me again, you know what I mean? And he came to talk to me, but he came to talk to me at the exact moment I was doing the Cavaletti quest, so I was in the middle of the conversation. And I think he's not like programmed to actually interrupt me. So we ended up getting his perspective instead of mine for a while there. So I think it is possible to replicate. It's not like a game breaking bug or anything, it's just funny. One of those that I'm fine not if it's never fixed, you know? It's just whatever. Alright, this is for the Sabbat chapter. We are not going to be doing that in this playthrough, so... But we might in another one, eventually. I'll definitely want to make a Sabbat playthrough too. Well, I read the book about the gargoyles. It's not here, but I read the book. And I also have 7 persuasion, so this should be enough for Max here.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance?
Do you have a few minutes to talk to me?
Of course.
So, I have a question about gargoyles.
Gargoyles? Why are you asking about gargoyles?
Well, it seems that one lives in the old theater in Hollywood. I have some questions.
What can I tell you about them?
What is a gargoyle?
A gargoyle, put simply, is a creature that was created to protect the Tremere clan in the early years of our existence. They are very powerful and not to be trifled with.
I see the Tremere created them?
Yes. We used our extensive knowledge of blood magics to create a race of protectors. They served that purpose well, but they have also caused many problems. It's a complicated issue.
Yeah, I imagine. Just how complicated?
Well, many gargoyles still serve their Tremere masters, but a number of them have since rebelled and gone into hiding. They are a sentient race, but ultimately unfit for the freedom they desire. They need the guidance of their former masters.
So sounds like you have some personal experience in this matter, Max?
Yes, I know something of gargoyles, and of this gargoyle in particular. I had hoped that he would meet his final death, but it seems my creation still lives to torment me.
What? So your creation?
Yes. Many years ago, I created this gargoyle to protect the Chantry from our enemies. He was a faithful servant, and saved my life more than once. Unfortunately, he became increasingly upset about his role as my protector, and wished to be set free. I refused to do so. Finally, he stole away into the night, and I haven't seen him since.
I see. Oh, well, Isaac Abrams has asked me to get rid of the gargoyle.
Isaac Abrams? His disrespect for the Camarilla is surpassed only by his hatred of LaCroix. If he finds out, it will be a source of great embarrassment for the clan and the Camarilla. He cannot learn that this gargoyle was my creation. Do you understand?
Completely. I will tell no one of your secret.
I appreciate your discretion in this matter, neonate.
So good to hear. Now, what do I need to do?
Here, take this. It is an ancient ward that may help you on your battle with the gargoyle. You need only carry it on your person to enjoy its protection.
Okay, so, but how do I best fight a gargoyle?
With much difficulty, I'm afraid. Gargoyles are notoriously resilient. Their hides are made of stone. Firearms will be almost useless. Blunt force is the only thing they understand.
Okay. There you go. This is also sneakily one of the best dialogues in the game. When he's like, this is going to be a great source of embarrassment for the clan and the Camarilla. He means for him, but he's not going to say that it's for him. He needs the stakes to be higher than that to be able to prove a point, you know? And also to obviously try to play the victim for a second there. But the way he does it, it feels so natural. It's almost like he's not even trying to be disingenuous, actually. It's like he's being as honest as he can be without actually saying what he actually wants to say. Because he actually says, they cannot learn that this is my creation, right?
Need a ride?
So he actually verbalizes that. But he does all of that in a way that like makes the stakes be way higher than they actually are for everybody else. When in reality it's mostly for him, you know what I mean? Because that would hurt his chances of becoming probably like a prince or something even higher one day, you know? Because we don't deal with anything higher than a prince in this game, right? But there's several layers of the Camarilla there. So maybe he's vying for like upper positions, you know? Or positions in the upper echelons. Alright, so let's test the theory here.
Kindred invader, monster, I will smash you, crush you, tear the flesh from your bones.
Let's see. So hold on, I'm not here to fight you. I just want to talk.
Talk? No. Always kindred are talking, scheming, hurting others with their lies. Monsters you all. Abominations. A curse upon the earth.
I can't disagree with anything he just said. Let's hear. So wait, I come here in peace. I have an offer from Isaac Abrams.
Offer? What offer? Yet another lie. He hopes to control me, to enslave me, just as my master before him. First he sends his underlings to destroy me, and now he wants to make peace. No! Curse him! Curse you all!
So believe me, he doesn't want to control you. He said he needs your protection. That's not gonna work.
What is this?
Or maybe it will. We'll see.
Another devilish trick? Am I to trade one chain for another? Bow to Abrams now, instead of my old master? Never!
Okay, so Isaac doesn't need another servant. He needs an ally against his Camarilla foes.
Camarilla. What means this, Camarilla?
Alright, so they are kindred who want to rule over other kindred. So Isaac fights against them.
He fights against his own kind.
Yes, he fights against those who made you a slave as well, the Tremere.
The Tremere. Hate them above all your kind I do. Secrecy and sorcery, betrayal and blood magic. Damned to hell are all of you, but the Tremere most of all.
Okay, so yes, Isaac needs your help to eradicate their curse once and for all.
Yes, I will fight alongside this Abrams and help him in his battle against this Camarilla. Lifeless demon he may be, but I swear to fight at his side.
Alright, so good to hear it. I'll tell Isaac.
Yes, now leave me. This theater is my domain, and I seek the peace. of solitude.
Okay. There you go. So it worked. So what else do I need to do before I keep going with the main quest here? The fact that this is just on the other side of the street is just hilarious to me. It's just... There's like a killing machine living like 2 houses from you. And you're the Baron.
Any luck?
About the gargoyle, I've convinced it to be loyal to you.
A gargoyle serving in the defense of Hollywood. Exceptional. I'm sure it'll come as quite a surprise to the first shock troop that crosses the city line. You've got a lot of promise. It's a shame you're still working full-time for the wrong side.
Oh yeah, I've got nothing against the Anarchs.
I'd like to hope so. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Sure, later. Oh, I thought this was a crash. So, Heart of Stone. Reconciled between Isaac and the gargoyle. There you go. That was going to be like the most random crash I think I've ever gotten, if that was the case.
Buy a watch.
And good old freezes. That class is awesome. Okay, so now let's go talk to Max real quick. So my humanity is 6. So yeah, let me put the point on dexterity here right away before I forget. Hey.
Hop in.
Alright, so with that, probably the next one is going to be V. Yeah, that should be V because I'm going to go to the Smut Peddler, right? And V is going to send me to deal with Chastity, the vampire huntress there. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty hyped because we are pretty close to the debut of the final season of What We Do in the Shadows. I think it's like next week, maybe. It's like 20-something of October. It's a shame that it's the last one, but hey, it lasted way longer than most people thought it would, so hey.
Hello, neonate.
Hey, so do we have a few minutes?
Of course.
Alright, so I resolved the issue with the gargoyle straws.
You did?
Yes.
That's quite an accomplishment for one so young, neonate. And with discretion as well.
How do you know?
Again, you impress me.
So just doing what I feel is right?
And your efforts are well appreciated. Please accept this gift as payment for your accomplishment. The Tremere clan appreciates your confidentiality.
Okay, thank you. The Fey Charm. Fey Charm is the one that gives me the defenses, right? Oh no, the zone gives me actually +1 to dexterity. That's awesome. So now, I went from being pretty bad at it to having 7, which is actually 9 in lockpicking already. And a pretty decent 6 here in sneaking. Alright, so that's really good. Alright, so it's paying off here. Okay, so the first V quest is for Chastity, right? Again, every time I get like lost in thoughts because I'm trying to think if I'm missing something. I've got the CDC quest, but the CDC quest is way later. It's actually after Hollywood. Alright, I already fed him that lady, so I don't think it's a good idea to jump on her right now. Well, could be you. Hello? How many violations do I have? None. That's interesting.
Going somewhere?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a few, but I also got some redemptions too, so I just don't remember how many. Oh, hey. Just started swinging the mace here. Okay, so before we go talk to... I forgot the name of the guy. Flynn, right? Let's go talk to V here real quick. I don't remember if there's any items here in the clan class version, so let me check. I don't think so. Hey, miss.
Oh, look what just walked in. I can't imagine you'd get much of a rise out of Vesuvius, being what you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
So, yeah? Who are you?
I think we should get to know each other a little better upstairs, where we can be ourselves. Come up to my room. Just 14 little steps. I'll make it worth it. Believe me.
So how do you know, how do I know if this isn't some kind of trap?
You'd be missing out if it wasn't.
Oh, sure. Lead the way. Alright. It's been a while since I actually talked to her being a Toreador too. She's the same for Abrams, by the way. Later we will have unique dialogue with Abrams, not only because of the Clan Quest, but because he actually has an extra line for Toreador characters, just like Gary and V here.
Isn't this better? You and me alone, for just a little while. Away from jihad and the nonsense, and the dangers. Just the two of us. I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone.
Yeah, I knew there had to be a catch.
Oh, I forget sometimes the two-faced nature of our blood. It's sad, really, the way we get conditioned so quickly, isn't it? The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it. I'm Velvet. Valor. Call me Velvet. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity? I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
So, what should I ask?
I'm like a book. All you have to do is run your finger down my spine and crack me open to see what I'm about.
Alright, so tell me about your hunter problem, then we'll get fingers involved.
Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, a few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
So what do you mean?
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
So maybe I could take care of her?
Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask.
Kill a hunter? You don't have to ask me twice?
You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous. But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful. Very, very grateful.
Okay, so what do I do?
She works over at the Sin Bin now. Her hair's blonde. On top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity. As if that wasn't a dead giveaway. I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the hunter.
Okay. So I understand, I will take care of your problem. Oh, I thought you vanished. It's because the camera just switched to that side. I was like, what the fuck? Alright. So V is a very interesting character because she's basically the only one in the game that does not want like to have like innocent victims involved in vampiric situations here. Literally the only one. No one else cares, I don't think. I don't remember a single character that is like a vampire that is like, oh, I don't want innocents killed on my account or something like that. The best that you are going to get is Lacroix telling you to not kill guys, to not raise like suspicions, but that's about it. But it makes sense because Toreadors are more connected to the human world more than any other clan, right? That's why Abrams is all involved in Hollywood too, is because he's a Toreador too.
Hey, you slick.
So hey, who are you?
The name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the Sin Bin. Depraved ain't a four-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about?
Alright, so tell me about this place.
The Sin Bin? Man, we've got filth of every flavor. Just tell me what makes your bits tingle, Jack. I'll set you right up.
Oh yeah, so tell me what you got here.
Man, we got everything you'll ever need. Softcore, hardcore, gay, straight, farm, or furry. We got shockers, shivers, self-lubricators, and strap-ons. Chains, crops, and canes are in the back next to the triple ripples. Like I said, we got it all.
Alright, so... sounds like it. I've got a few more questions.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
So tell me a little bit... Oh, wait. Have you ever heard of the Death Mask Productions?
Those guys? Yeah, I heard of them. Why do you want to know?
So I might be in the market for some of their products.
Really? You a cop?
So do I look up 5-0 to you? I'm just trying to get some information.
Alright, listen. I'll tell you a little bit, but if anyone comes asking, you never heard it from me. They produce only the most hardcore video. I'm not even talking black market here, more like black hole market. Not the kind of product you want to get mixed up in.
So what kind of stuff?
The kind of stuff that gets you put in jail for just talking about it, alright? Snuff films is just a tip of the iceberg. I only seen one of their videos, and I swear I couldn't eat for a week.
So is this stuff in their videos real?
Real enough that every cop in 5 states has been trying to track these guys down. They are bad news, pal. You want some advice from me? Stop thinking whatever you're thinking and get your ass back to Kansas.
So listen, Flynn, I've got this crazy tape and I need to find out if it's real.
A tape? You mean the tape? You've got a copy of it? Have you seen it?
That's right. What of it?
Look, man, get the hell out of here, all right? I don't want any part of that scene. I hear people seeing that tape ain't been coming home for dinner. I don't deal in that kind of stuff anyway, so just take it somewhere else.
So I thought you said this place had everything. You must know something.
Forget it, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Huh? What? Who are they? Seriously, get the hell out of here.
Look, I'm a collector. You can tell me what you know.
Okay. Look, all I know is that a guy calls on the payphone down the street every once in a while. He'll say something like, the moon is a terrible mistress, or some creepy shit like that.
Okay, and then what?
And then all you have to say is, who walks the night with demons of dread. Supposedly you'll be told where to meet the guy to pick up product. I don't know for sure. I never tried it. It scared the shit out of me.
Okay, well, I'm glad you didn't. Alright, so thanks for the info.
Hey, wait. Look, you might as well know this. Word on the street is that they didn't even make the video. They're just distributing it. No one even knows where it comes from. I'm telling you, man. Whatever you're in, get out of it now.
Alright, I wish I could, Flynn, but I'm in for good. Unfortunately.
What can I do for you, Slick?
So, you got a girl who works here with a broken heart tattoo on her back?
Yeah. Chastity. She works downstairs in the booths. But if you're looking for someone to, pull your cork, I got better girls than her. She ain't exactly adventuresome. Know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I'm sure she'll do just fine.
Alright, it's your dollar. But if you want a private show, you're gonna have to wait until the booth customers clear out. The girls don't come out for one-on-one action until then.
I see, so I have a few more questions.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
So I need to talk to him about everything right now because I want to have an opportunity to talk to him, really?
Hollywood? What do you want to know about it?
Hardware I don't need, yeah. So tell me about some of the hotspots.
Which ones?
The asshole.
The asshole. It's just across the street. Some uptight Hollywood club where the drinks cost too much and the girls put out too little. Which ain't bad for me. Most of the drunk, horny assholes come straight to my place after last call.
I see. So tell me about some more Hollywood's hotspots.
Which ones?
The Vesuvius.
We got all you need right here, but if you like, second-rate smut, head up the street to Vesuvius. One of the strippers actually owns the place. You should see the rack of lamb on that one.
Hey, she's a dancer.
Which ones?
The Chinese theater.
The old Asian theater? It's been closed for a while. Place gives me the freaking creeps. Seems like everyone's got a Hollywood ghost story, but you walk by that place and look at it, you'll swear something's looking back.
Yeah, this guy has some sensibilities here. So I'm out of here, Flynn. Okay. First of all, let's see if we can open this. I think so. There you go. Well, let's see if I can open this one. Okay. Watch. Alright, so inventory. Yeah. Playful rabbit. Playful rabbit. Yeah, video erotic for couples. I don't think I've ever opened this one ever. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Petticoat Dreams. Playful rabbit's hottest penisless sex scenes revealed. Man, that's a lot. That's literally the first time I've ever seen that. Schoolgirl Everything by Toontang. Yeah, they love to stand-up comedians love to make jokes about like booty tang and things of that nature. Mecha Punani. Oh man. Okay. So let's check the private ones. I should have enough. So DMP. So I guess you just pick up the phone down the street and say this. So man, that shit is creepy. This is a reminder to myself to never do it unless there's some cash in it. Well, cash or horse, but that's a given. Depends on how much. I'm not going to even type the Big Jump Farm here. Just not worth it. So the Peep Show. Okay, so let's lock it down. There'll be some kicking involved here. Let me drink some water real quick. Okay. Okay, so I think I'll be able to do the quest correctly this time around because I don't need to shoot anybody. The last few times I did this quest on the channel, every single time the quest quote-unquote failed. So V was mad at me, like every single time. Because I had to actually shoot the Huntress. I think I can open this without using Blood Heal, or Blood Buff, but we'll see.
Yeah, what are you looking for, honey?
So how about a freebie for me in the other room?
Oh, okay. I'll just go back into the pleasure palace.
Just go. Come on, don't get stuck. That can happen sometimes. Okay, this should be good enough.
Stop right there!
Well, you don't have a shot this time around. And I'm not even using my best armor here, so there's no need. Presence so strong. Alright, I'm pretty sure the machete is not as good as the one I'm using, so I'm not going to even waste time testing for it. Alright, so everything went fine here. But I will want the freebie. Thank you. now. Let's just go to V here. So with that, I'll have all the quests in the Lucky Star, I think. I just need to remember to actually answer the payphone this time around. The last time we did this, I actually forgot, and I had to do the Lucky Star in like 2 sections because I completely forgot about the Walk with the Demons of Dread section. Hey.
Look who's back.
Velvet?
Couldn't stay away, could you?
About the hunter?
Mm-hmm.
The hunter's dead?
If we'd never taken the paths we did in life, could we have grown fond of each other? A shame you had to take her life. But you've saved mine, and I won't forget that.
Okay, so there will be others. You have to do the same?
Yes. I'm quite a compelling subject, I'm sure. Hopefully, though, I'll have some lovely young kindred by my side to protect me.
Don't bet on that. You are, and you will.
You're just saying what I want to hear.
Exactly.
Don't stop.
I've said enough. I need to get going. So we'll talk about
Poor David
her
Hatter.
other stuff later. Let's get the new quest here. Who?
David Hatter's an aspiring screenwriter and hotel manager. He comes in more often than he would admit. Several years now. Poor dear just can't get a break. I overheard him talking about his new screenplay with one of my girls. It was about secret societies and creatures that found themselves dealing with inner beasts and persecution by elder monsters. Sound reminiscent of something to you?
Oh yeah, he's writing about kindred?
Yes. The details of his story were too insightful to be coincidental. I think someone's working with David, a kindred who doesn't realize the consequences of their actions. Do you know what the penalty for revealing ourselves to Kine is?
Death?
Death. I'm afraid poor David's big break. The screenplay he's worked so hard on must be destroyed, and his less-than-silent partner must be executed. I know David too well. I'm very fond of David, and I'm too close to do what needs to be done.
So you want me to kill Hatter?
No! I don't think Hatter knows his collaborator is kindred. You'll have to take David's screenplay, and somehow you'll have to coax the name of his source out of him. Once you found out who, kill the traitor. But do not touch David.
Alright. So sounds pretty serious. I'll straighten things out.
David works at the Lucky Star Motel. He's very passionate about his writing. He loves to talk about his craft. I'm sure he'll talk about his screenplay. It may take some persuasion to get him to give up his collaborator's name, however.
Oh yeah, I have 7 points of that. Don't worry about it. Leave it to me.
After this is over, I promise you'll have my complete attention.
So I'll come back. Somehow I don't believe that. Alright, so with this, we have the main quests, we have David's quest, we have the serial killer quest. So I think that's it. So the only quest left here is going to be Ash's quest here. Okay, so the payphone. Hello?
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
Who walks the night with demons of dread?
The Lucky Star Motel, room 2. Don't be long.
Okay, I'll be there. So how much do we have? We have 11 here. I'm not even sure where I should put my next point. We'll see. I'm actually going to pull the points for now. We'll see when I need to use them later. The only thing that I can think of is like putting a point in wits here. To have 6 in hacking, which is the max that we can have before we can start doing the book thing and the CD thing. So I actually think that's actually a good idea for now. This also gives me defense too, so Hey, man.
Sorry, no vacancies.
You Heather, the writer?
Writer's such a tarnished term, you know what I mean? It's like every other guy says he's a writer, right? Like, you write a letter, you're a writer, you know? It's like, what I do, that's screenwriting. Like, I encapsulate the essence of excellent film in my scripts, all right? Like, I'm like a blacksmith with pens, right? I'm a welder of montage.
Oh, man. So what do you write?
Does a writer write, or does he just, like, ink the flotsam and jetsam floating in his subconscious into a 120-page piece of film genius? But, you know, most of my subconscious is filled with old horror films, so that's what I write mostly, I guess.
Alright, so horror. So what kind of horror films are you working on?
Me? I'm, like, looking to redefine the vampire movie, okay? Like, tons of people make vampire flicks, like popular characters, but me, I'm gonna be doing the real deal. Like, not only is it gonna be scary, but it's gonna be believable.
Oh, I see. So do you have a copy of your script around here?
A good writer always does in this town. Hey, you in the business? Because, man, I got tons of ideas for movies. In fact, I should give you one of my completed screenplays. This one's still a work in progress.
So, I see. I know a few people interested in making a vampire pick.
You do? Man, that's fantastic. I can give you my screenplay if you promise to keep it safe.
Alright, don't worry about it. Say, any co-writers or collaborators?
I really can't talk about it. He likes his privacy.
Don't you think he wants to be famous too? I mean, who doesn't?
Okay. He's a guy, calls himself Julius. He lives under the pier. In fact, I'm supposed to meet him tonight. We talk about vampire film ideas all the time. He's a weird guy, but really creative. You know, I love how his mind works.
Alright, so thanks, I'll be leaving now. Okay. So we got it.
Well, just some.
So, no dab for now. So before I start opening stuff here, let's just open the ones I actually can open.
Oh my god! My work is done.
And there he goes. And the guy disappeared. Alright, so we got the card. Nothing here, I think. No items in this one. Okay, so before I open that, let's check the other ones. Can open this one too, right? Yeah. I mean, I can try. I'm not sure if I have enough lockpicking for this, but I have 9, should be enough. Yeah. Alright, so quest number 2 done. Chill, bro. So let me switch. Oh, he's already there. Okay. So blood buff. Okay. Number 2 done. Wallet. What else? Maybe this one has the prescription drugs here? Yeah. Nothing else? Okay. This one's going to have the laptop, I think. Yeah. I never remember where the items are. I always need to recheck. Awesome doors, as always. Okay, let's see. Easter egg, printer. Yeah, I don't remember this being relevant. Okay. Oh, got stuck for a second. So now I have 8 again. Let me think. So I could just wait to put another point in dexterity, which is actually decent. Could just put 1 point in stealth now, so I can have 3 on everything here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because it's the only one that I have that is not 6, as you can see there. So the idea now is that I have, actually this one is both of these are 7, right? Because of the penalty that I'm getting because of the armor. So 7, 7, hacking is 6, research is 6. I need to raise research 2 later. Haggle 6, brain persuasion 7. So all the skills that are relevant here are really, really good right now. So yeah, we are doing really, really well. I can already get the jewels from the apartment, the 3rd floor of the skyline. So we'll go there eventually. Okay guys, so we did a lot of stuff today. And Hollywood is almost done. So in the last episode, we are going to go back to Santa Monica to do a few quests there. And maybe, just maybe, we'll already be doing the Warrens, but I need to do the quest for Ash first. So we'll see how long that's going to take. So that's it guys. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.